Hello and welcome to the Trade Setup. In this video we are looking at Tencent Music Entertainment. It's a stock analysis that was requested by one of the subscribers, and I want to take this opportunity to remind you all that anyone can make such requests, and it's also one of the stocks that unfortunately hasn't yet proven itself, and instead it actually formed what could be considered an impulse to the downside. In either it could be an A wave or a wave 1, and for this we have the yellow scenario, and now we did break above the resistance levels here in the wave 2, but that does not formally invalidate the interpretation, the scenario. We would actually need to break above the beginning of the wave 1 or the A wave to actually invalidate that formally. So while we did break that level, we did also greatly increase the probabilities that we are in one of the bullish scenarios, and there are 3 bullish scenarios, 2 of them being on the chart. And yeah, to actually get to those, I want to start by removing the yellow scenario. It is a risk, a threat, but it's not something that we will follow too closely, and there's no reason to clutter up the chart with that, at least not now at the moment. So yeah, as I said, we have 3 possible interpretations of this movement to the upside. First, I want to present the idea that is not even on the chart, and that is that we had a super bullish 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and now we are in a third wave to the upside. And yep, the idea is that having so many 1-2 setups actually becomes unrealistic, and yeah, of course it's possible. It is of course possible that even we maybe had a 1-2, 1-2, and then this is only an ABC in the third wave, but then I would have to also count this as an ABC, and really that one really looks more like an impulse. So yeah, I would be pretty much left with 3 1-2 setups and even another 1-2 here, although this one did follow through, and this could be considered a very healthy third wave for this 1-2. But overall, it's not my preferred scenario. It's just a bit unrealistic in terms of expectations, and the other scenarios do also track more direct upside, or can track. So yeah, if the structure becomes in or forms in such a way that we actually can see that a third wave finally begins, we can of course reconsider this interpretation. But at the moment I would prefer to track these other 2 scenarios, the green and the white scenario, and I will also make this line yellow since it represents the yellow scenario that I showed you earlier. So yeah, in the green scenario we are tracking the idea that we formed a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and then in an ABC a third wave up. This wave 1 could also be a 3-wave move. It can easily be counted that way on the daily chart. And yeah, then we would have the 4th wave down here in a triangle, and then in the 5th wave, which honestly could already be complete in an ABC, or I could also see another 4 and a 5 to complete this 5th wave, although it also looks like it may go directly higher. Yeah, on the short time frame here it's not 100% clear, but the idea is that we would be near a topping region, and if it already topped, which is a possibility, I would be looking for a support zone here between $10.37 down to around $4.50. Overall, I will provide you a support zone closer here in the white scenario. In the green scenario, it's not my preferred interpretation, or no, that is not right. It's not that it's equally likely as the white scenario, but at the moment we are not looking necessarily for a retracement directly in this support zone, because we need to track some levels to actually confirm the increased likelihood that we break directly lower to this support zone. So I will actually make this slightly more transparent to indicate that this is not something that we are tracking and looking for at the moment. And this is where actually the white scenario comes in, because here we have a wave 1 up, also in a diagonal pattern. Both of these are diagonal patterns, and in the wave 1 we had an A, B, C, and then in the wave 3, also being where we are, we also had an A, B, C. The B wave also being a triangle, as well as the fourth wave. I really do prefer that the bottom of this correction was here, and now we would be looking for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to complete the C wave. And in this case, I would be looking for a correction that would be between $19.3 down to, actually I want to add, no, this is right. But yeah, between $19.3 down to around $16.2. So if we actually extend directly higher, I would need to slightly adjust it, but overall these are the levels that we are looking for at the moment. It is, I have to say, it is also possible that we still need another 4 or 5 to complete this third wave, but overall I am looking for a correction in this area, even if it is not direct. And if we form a new high, I do want to update the video if when we actually start the movement to the downside and provide the accurate and exact support zone that we would be tracking. But yeah, if I miss that, let me know and I will get on top of it. Anyway, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover. I'll do my best to keep this chart and the others updated, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.